Hello, so this is Leah again, and today I'm going to do a victory makeup routine. So it will just be a 1940s look recreated with modern day makeup. So I will start. I've already put my foundation on just to save a little bit of time. So in the 40s, women tended to go for a shade either lighter or darker. I'm quite pale anyway, so I've just stuck with my original look, but you can do what you want. So next what I'm going to use is, again, ladies in the 40s used cream blusher. So I've got one that's a little bit red, and I'm just going to apply that with my fingers. So with blusher, you want to put it, suck in your cheeks, put it on your apple, and then sweep up. So the ladies did like quite a rosy look, plus I'm putting powder on afterwards, so I'm going to put on a little bit more than what I would normally do for my day look. And then just sweep it up to the sides. Try and blend it in a little, but they did like to look rosy. Okay, so next I'm going to be using powder. So this was a staple of the 40s. Lots of women like to have quite a matte look, so no shine. So I've got a powder puff, and I've just got some loose powder, and I'm just going to press that in all over. As you can see, it's going in my cheeks where my blusher is. It's covering that up a little bit. So women in the 40s would have used a sort of powder puff like this one, but today we sort of use brushes and all of that. Okay, so I think I'm in. What I'm going to do next is just use this brush and just get rid of any excess powder. Okay, so as you can see, my cheeks aren't as rosy as they were before, so I'm just going to go over the top with a tiny bit of powder blusher. So same principles, you start on your apple and you sweep up. So in the sort of 40s, they didn't do what we do now with sort of contouring and shading and all of that. It would have just been some nice rosy cheeks. So the next thing I'm going to do will be my eyebrows. So in the 40s, women went for more of a natural shape. As you can see, mine are a little bit more plucked. So they would just use a pencil eyeliner and draw in where they can. So I'm going to try my best to recreate. So a little tip if you're doing your eyebrows, if you're plucking or you're drawing them in, is you can get your pencil, put it against your nose, and your eyebrow shouldn't go further than the pencil is, and you can do that on that side as well. So mine fall a little bit short, but it's a nice little trick. So I'm going to start by just drawing a line across the top and then making little lines upwards just to imitate the hairs. And then when you get to the arch, just go down a little bit. I'll try and make mine just a little bit bigger, just for this look. Still probably a little bit thin, but you've got to work with what you've got really. So again, draw a line across and then little brush strokes up to imitate the hairs. See any gaps, you can just fill them in. Now try and follow your natural shape of your eyebrow, because again this is about getting a natural look, and then you can just use your finger to sort of mess up your eyebrows a little bit, make them look a little bit more messy. Like I say, a little bit of a gap there, and fill in any gaps. Okay, that'll have to do for now. So the next thing I'm going to do is my eyeshadow. So again, ladies in the 40s will go in for a bit more of a natural look with their eyes. So I'm just going to go with one that's quite close to my skin colour. So this one here. They also didn't have any sort of shiny eyeshadows like we do now, or glittery eyeshadows like we do now. It was mainly all matte. So again, I'm just going to brush it on. Just like that. So the woman also did tend to cover up their whole eye. So I'm going to give that a go. It's not normally what I do. And you can just blend that in with your finger. Excuse my nails, they need redoing. And then you can do that with your other eye. And all the way to the top. So ladies didn't really wear eyeliner that much in the 40s. It didn't really get popular until the late 40s. But what they did like to do was have very long, fluttery lashes. So to achieve that, they used to use something called eyelash curlers. So I don't use these that often because I don't find them that comfortable, but I will give them a go today. So you need to get to as close as your eyelid as you can. And then press down on your lashes for maybe 5 seconds. And then go up again. 5 seconds. Now you can't really see my eyelashes, but I suppose it's made a little bit of a difference. And then you do that with your other eye. And there you go. So next, we're going to have lots of mascara because that's what the ladies did. So again with mascara, you work from the bottom and zigzag up. I know mascara can be a little bit scary. But like I say, it's a really good time to practice. And if you're really nervous, you can just maybe do it with a clear one at first and then see how you get on. So again, zigzagging up. In the 40s, I think it was the more the merrier. Also, with rationing, a lot of makeup was no longer available. So ladies had to come up with other solutions for their makeup. And for mascara, one thing that they used to do was burn some cork, so it was nice and black, and then put it onto their, or mix it with some Vaseline and then put it on their eyelashes. For their lips and their cheeks, if they didn't have lipstick or blusher, they would use beetroot juice. So maybe in another video I could maybe try and recreate some wartime recipes. So I'm going to do the top lashes and the bottom because again, ladies in the 40s like to have very big lashes. Okay, that's that done. So the most important part of saying we're going to beat you and supporting the boys in the war would be a classic red lipstick. So ladies did have lip liner, so I'm going to use that today. And one of the things they did do, if they had smaller lips, was they'd go outside their lip. My lips are quite big, so I don't really need to do that. So again, with lip liner, I normally start in the middle and just work around your lip to the corner. And again, a lot of girls are really talented at making their lips look bigger or smaller or changing the shape. I'm not really, so I'm just going to stick with what I'm doing. So lip liner is really good if, like me, you're getting a little bit older and your lips are getting a little bit more wrinkly, and it will stop your lipstick from bleeding. Okay. So now I'm going to go for my lipstick. This is called Ravishing Rose, and it's an Avon one, but you can get nice reds anywhere. I'm going to use a lipstick brush, and again, just get that on. There we go. So what I'm going to do, if I can get it, is just blot my lips on some tissue and then go over them again. And there you go, there's my 40s makeup look. So what I'm going to do now is my hair. I put them in curlers last night, so not the best look, but these are called pillow curlers. I'll undo the front one, and these are really good because they've got cushions in them, and they've got little bits of wire, so they're really easy to sleep in. So how you use them is you just get it there, roll it up, and then close them in. So it's really easy to use, and I think I just got these off Amazon. So I won't bore you with letting you see me do all that, but what I'm going to do is uncurl one at a time, and then once I've uncurled it, I'm going to brush each curl. So I will do all that and then come back to you when I'm done. Okay, so I'm back. I've taken out my rollers, and as you can see, my hair is very curly. So it's very important to make sure that you brush out your curls, because that's what gives it that 40s look. You don't want them all tight and springy. We're going for a bit more of a softer, bouncy look. So you ladies in the 40s used to use pomade on their hair. I've got one, it's Yardley's English Lavender, and you literally need the smallest amount, and this will just help smooth your hair. It makes it look a little bit more shiny, and it tames any flyaways. So if you just rub it through your fingers and then pull your fingers through your hair, and hopefully you can see they're a little bit shinier, a little bit bouncier. Okay, so you could just leave it like this, tuck it behind your ear, or use a hair grip and get it out your face. That's still quite 1940s. However, if we're doing a victory look, we really need to have some victory curls or some victory rolls. So what I will do is I'm going to be wearing a hat, so I'm just going to be doing little ones at the front. So you need to section off some of your hair, and these are going to be quite good for me because, like a lot of people, I haven't been able to get to the hairdressers, and as you can see, I've got a few roots. So you get your section, and then you just brush it so it's nice and neat, and then hold it up, and then what you want to do is try and get a little circle with your hair. So you just put it around your thumb and you end up with a circle like that, and then come down the hairline with it and tucking in any stray bits and pieces as you go along until you get a little tunnel or a little roll, hence the name Victory Rolls. So just going to put some grips in there to keep it in place, and we have one. It's not the neatest, but we're just doing a quick one. You could spend a lot of time fussing about with these, trying to make them perfect. I will just re-clip that in a little bit. And again, these do take some practice, but once you've got it, you've got it. So I'm then just going to do a little one here. So again, just section it off, put the ends into a little circle, and then just come down, keeping that circle in until you're there. Now I try not to have my clips or my hair grips showing, but again, that's up to you guys and what you do. And then just for my third one, again, section it off, make a little circle, and then as you go down, tuck in any strays, and then clip these in. So as I said before, I could probably make these a lot neater, but I just want to do a quick tutorial. Okay, just going to pin this one in a little bit more. Okay, and then losing everything, you can just give that a little spray, and then give your curls another brush. Brushing is key, and if you want, you can also give them a little spray, but if you've used a setting lotion, you shouldn't really need to. So the next thing I'm going to do is put my hat on. So for that I will need a little hat. This is an original 40s hat, and a hair pin or a hat pin. I think this might be original, but I'm not quite sure. So you place your hat on your head. I'm going to do mine like that. And then your pin needs to go through your hat, through your hair, and then back out again. So I chose quite a pretty little hat pin because I quite like it showing. So once you've got your hat on, you can sort of tease your curls a little bit more, just to try and get them to fit in with how you're wearing your hat. And then you can always hide your pins under. Okay, so that's my hair and that's my makeup. So just a few finishing touches would be just a pearl earring in each ear, can't get that in, haven't worn earrings for a long time. Okay, and then a matching necklace. I've already got my brooch. I'm going to put that bit back, have my curls at the front, and that's my 1940s victory look. Thank you for watching.